This is the Joining Forces Alliance statement condemning the rising cases of child abuse and defilement in Zambia, and we are calling for urgent action to address these. The Joining Forces Alliance is deeply alarmed by the rising cases of rape and defilement across the country. We are particularly disturbed by the fact that these heinous crimes are being committed by individuals entrusted with the duty to protect children. We commend the government's swift action to shut down one facility in Lusaka, which was allegedly perpetrating child abuse, and arresting the perpetrators. Children in Zambia are facing an unprecedented threat to their security, safety, and well-being. Reports of sexual violence, including defilement of minors, have surged, leaving countless girls and boys traumatized and vulnerable. What should be a safe space for children, their homes, schools, and even orphanages have turned into spaces of fear, and this is unacceptable. We strongly condemn this act of violence and betrayal of trust. It is deeply troubling that those who are supposed to protect children are being found at the forefront of violating these children's rights. This is such a serious breach of trust, and that cannot be ignored and requires immediate action. As the Joining Forces Alliance, we have a number of call to actions that we are making in this statement. The first one is immediate investigations and accountability. We call upon the government to launch swift, independent investigations into all reported cases to ensure that perpetrators, regardless of their position, face the full wrath of the law.
The second call for action: assistance for impacted children. It is crucial to promptly provide psychosocial support, medical treatment, and secure alternative housing for children affected.
The third call for action is strengthen child protection mechanisms. There's an urgent need to strengthen child protection systems, including increased monitoring, regulation, accreditation and oversight of all childcare institutions responsible for child safety.
The fourth call to action: enhanced family-based and institutional care. Following the recent reports of caregivers being at the helm of abusing children in their care, we call for measures that create a hybrid between family and trained institutional caregivers. This is to ensure the safety of children in institutional care, and this should be a top priority.
The fifth call to action is increased investment in protection systems. There is need for increased investments in national child protection systems, including training, social workers, and effective case management systems. Thank you.
The sixth call for action is legal reforms. We are elated to note that the President of the Republic of Zambia, His Excellency Hakainde Hichilema, has ordered a review of legislation relating to the protection of children. To this end, we urge policymakers and implementers to prioritize the review and strengthening of existing laws to ensure that individuals who are non-compliant with the responsibility of protecting children face harsher penalties for their violations.
The seventh call to action is public awareness and prevention. Addressing this crisis requires a collective effort. We call for intensified awareness campaigns and community engagement to educate the public about child rights and the importance of reporting abuse. Sexual violence against children is a crime that destroys lives, shatters futures, and weakens the fabric of our society. The Joining Forces Alliance stands with every survivor and their families in demanding justice. We will not stay silent as children suffer at the hands of those who should protect them. We call upon stakeholders, that include the government, law enforcement agencies, civil society, and the public to act with urgency in ending this crisis. The safety of Zambia's children must be a national priority. Thank you.
Maybe just one question. Seeing that there are only 6 organizations that have come together to form this alliance, why the 6? Why the 6 organizations?
Maybe I can come in. So the 6 organisations are the largest international child-focused organisations in the world. So I think really it was just a meeting of minds to say let's come together because collectively we can do more if we join forces, because essentially we're all working along the same principles and for the same benefits of children. Not to say that we don't work with other organisations. I think many of us work with the National Child Rights Forum, which is a forum for all local child-focused organisations in Zambia. So, we're not kind of excluding those. We just know that as a collective, as the 6 biggest organisations, we can have the greatest impact and influence. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.